Hi there. Let's go into some inside defenses. And inside defenses meaning all the defense lines that we are moving outwards and the opponent stays sort of like in front of us. One of the key pointers that we see a lot is that inside defense is being done like this. So Hedi starts punching, I start doing this. And then I start going here. Okay? Nice. First problem. Let's give her a knife. Now she only has one knife, but let's say that she's doing the same stepping motion here and I'm doing this. Hit. 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 Obviously I was not doing something right. And that something was, let's take from this angle perhaps. I am putting here. I'm not moving any place. And my hand is coming from up to down. So I got to choose not to be stabbed to the throat, but to be stabbed to the heart. All right. But the idea of me actually hitting her hand and moving at the same time, whether I'm ready doing this, or not so ready doing this, moving sideways, or not even being that ready and just doing something like this, but moving outwards, did not get hit. Always think that if the trajectory of the motion is this, I need to alter that. And again, not doing anything softly, but I am actually hitting the hand there. If we get scared, this is one of the natural emotions. If we get angry, this is one of the natural emotions. All right? So, moving in here. Then, how does that actually come to take place? Because now, if she is stabbing me, let's say here, and I was not ready at all, I was just pushing my hands forward, and I try to move outward, okay? If I'm making a defense like this, all right? If I'm making a defense like this, all right? Depending on my mental and physical readiness. I turned from someplace, I got scared. Okay, fine. Did not get the peep. I felt that something touched me. Perhaps I need to get a new sweater. Probably a few stitches in the hand. Anyway, I was saved. The point is that when we are doing inside defenses, always add motion out of the line of fire. And remember that as you see that she's every time thinking of the +1, and for her the +1 is the +1 attack. For me, it needs to be the same. If I'm moving here, I need to be thinking that, okay, how do I get out of that place? Inside defense is the same as other defenses. There is always a hit. You always hit with your hand. You don't slap. You don't do anything soft. If we're here, I may be doing this. If we're at this level, I may be doing this. I may be doing this. I might be scooping out. Depending on your body position, hand position, what will be your reaction? And of course, you can be scooping out like this or hitting out like that. You can be hitting out like this. No problem. Those are like semantics of, okay, how does my hand move? But the concept that and the principle you have to understand is slapping this down will still cause you getting hit. Slapping this down and moving outwards gives you possibilities to do something and get out of there. Not soft, not slapping around, and always thinking that the attacker needs to play the role. My role is to help her learn. And if I am now trying to give Hedi the idea of what is do the inside defenses, and I'm attacking like this. You see, there's like a foot in between the connection and the knife. And now I can train her to be very good at defending here. And then once this happens, to get the real emotions, now everybody knows what's gonna happen next. That's what happens. So now, if I'm every time punching to here, now she starts to get the idea that, okay, it will hit me. And then all of a sudden, the hand motion that was here becomes more realistically here, because the turning of the body is where you get the strength to it. And now remember, this all goes into how to use your body correctly, how to use the body weight, how to use the power from your core to actually make the motions. And now if she's standing up like that all the time, and I'm doing even slowly here, it's not gonna work. Once she puts her core into operational work here, and now we can still do slow. It's harder to do slow because once you have your core there, you get to the punching. So now you are not making your hand do the work, but you are just sending your hand to do the work. Hand is not doing the work, hand is sent to do the work. So the attacker's job is very, very important. It needs to go all the way, wherever we want it to go. And now always remember that now that we are doing this slow, she can punch me. Otherwise, the motion starts to look like this. And there is no sense in this. If we're doing it slow here, there needs to be connection. We are so close that it is not a tactical training. Remember, do not mix these two. This is deliberate practice for hand defenses, okay? We want to practice hand defenses, we need to be close, because there is no sense in training hand defenses from this range, because she has another tool. Just get away, get away, get away. Move out, or if I am rushing, Christina, using verbal commands and getting out, or then just moving out and hitting me. Doing stuff like this. No need for hand defenses. Hand defenses are there if needed. All right, do feel free to comment. If you have some questions, we'll be more than happy to answer. If you want to share this with your friends, please do so. Hit subscribe. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.